Tally ho, my name is KingFishOcean and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, and we are finally hitting the last patch of A Realm Reborn, which I believe is called Before the Fall or something like that. And I'm excited because it means that this being the final patch for Realm Reborn means that then I can move on to Heavensward, to the first expansion, and I'm very excited about that. For anyone that might be new here, that maybe is just tuning in with this particular episode, or if you just want a recap of sorts of what's going on here, I am someone who has played Final Fantasy XIV for about a year now. I joined with the Xbox version of the game. I'm playing on Xbox, and I played a lot of stuff, but I kind of just zoned out and went, and just kind of like zoned out during a lot of the game. Like, I just kind of played it in my own time. I didn't have the volume up. I haven't heard a lot of the music, and I also skipped every cutscene, every bit of dialogue. I didn't pay any attention to anything, and anytime there was like unskippable sections, I just pulled my phone up because I wanted to play this game. I didn't think the story was going to be any good. I thought it was just going to be, it's an MMO, whatever, it's going to be whatever, and I just wanted to kind of like, I wanted something that I could play in, oh, okay. Weird, but I wanted to play, this was just something that I wanted to play on my own time, but then I was quite surprised to find out that the story apparently is really good and there's a lot of really cool stuff in it, and I've been told time and time again by people to check out the story, so I decided to do this series where I'm playing through New Game Plus so that I can replay the story, and experiencing the story. I know I'm doing this in a very weird way, so I just feel the need to explain this every episode, just in case anyone's like, what the hell's going on here? You said this was a first playthrough. This is clearly not a first play. This is technically a first playthrough because I don't know anything about the story. So, all the music for that matter, which was a great surprise last episode when I did the Shiva fight, because that music was awesome. I loved that song. I've also heard apparently that song is available on one of the mounts that I have. Because as you can see here, I have like a ton of mounts because like, I have been playing a lot of this game. It's just that I didn't pay attention to the music. I can't remember. I think it might be this mount might have the Shiva music, so I might check that out in a second. But for now, I need to start this patch off and go to Revenant's Toll. Also, I will apologize in advance. I am exhausted today. I did not sleep well. I'm very tired, but I had a recording sesh scheduled for today, and I was like, I do not want to cancel this recording session. I've been looking forward to this. I was supposed to be playing Expedition 33 today, and then just focusing primarily on Expedition 33 till that game was finished, because I know it's taken me a while to continue playing that, which I apologise if you've been waiting for that. But I'm too tired, and I need to actually be able to think properly if I'm going to play that game. So I was like, fine, okay, what else can I do? And I was like, you know what? Final Fantasy, last patch of A Realm Reborn. So I'm going to check it out. Anyway, I had to quickly change the border for the webcam. I had the wrong one on, so now I have the Final Fantasy XIV one on that I made out of portrait images, if you're wondering how I did that. Good intentions. Alright. Oh. Is this going to be voiced, or... No, never mind, that's good. Have I got this turned off? Yes, I do. I'm most eager to address the Ascian threat. God damn it, it is on. Anyway, luckily I can check the text chat. I'm most eager to address the Ascian threat, however we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. No, I'm trying to get off the chat. I'm trying to... Okay, fine. I'm probably not going to have much patience today either, because I'm just so tired today. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. Okay, I'm having issue. There we go. I couldn't get out of that, so I couldn't continue the dialogue because it was stuck on the chat box. Seeing that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the scions of the Seventh Dawn, some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Sorry, I had a drink like just before. This episode is going to be a mess. Lest you forget, antecedent, the scions need not shoulder the burden alone. We're not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason. It's going to be really strange as well, because I think after this patch, Not this episode, the episode after, because this patch is going to be split probably into 2, maybe 3 episodes, depending on how long it is. But once we get into Heavensward, I do believe that Alphinaud gets a different voice actor. So I'm doing what Alphinaud, I'm trying to emulate what Alphinaud currently sounds like. He has kind of a deeper voice, sort of, and stuff. But then when we get to Heavensward, it's going to completely change, and that's going to take some getting used to for me. True, we are presented with a multitude of problems. However, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Cthulhu in particular is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Uldar? Uldar, she was such a good girl to me. Sorry, it just made me, my voice went really bad when I was trying to sing that. But it made me think of the Kooks. Oola. Oola. I can't sing today because my voice is kind of fucked because I'm just so tired. I'm a mess. Ah, help. Send help. As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of the highest ranking officers was a Garlean agent. God damn those garlic Aeons. Suffice it to say, beginning to feel a bit like a rap god. You know, the guy with the really, really ridiculous name, and his monetarist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. It's good to see that they're now coupled up with ongoing unrest. You know, I'm really happy for the couple. I wish them nothing but the best. I hope their future is bright, and I hope they get married one day. Plainly, General Robin needs our help, and I'll direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I am to stay abreast, he said stay, of the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time travelling back and forth. And so, for the foreseeable future, I think it would be for the best if I were to remain in Uldar, unless you have an objection. Objection! Phoenix Wright steps in. I still need to play those games. On the channel one day. None whatsoever. We have martyrs? What? We have martyrs. We have matters here well in hand. And in foot. Moonbreeder's research is proceeding as planned. So she tells me, though I'm not familiar with the details. Arianger is poring over his tomes of the waking sands. Pray tell, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Katone, while we focus on that task, mayhap you could assist Alphinaud and his Braves with theirs. It would do much to restore faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. I'm a fucking boss-ass bitch! Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Reading is going to be very difficult for me today. I feel like my eyes are like glazing over every 5 seconds. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riel's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Uldan riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Oh, ow. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favor to ask. If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion, by telling you to come back here and waste your goddamn time! Anyway. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, where's the jingle? Also, fun little tease for the future, I'm not sure when. I recently managed to grab the Batman Arkham collection for quite cheap on PC. So, it took me a good couple of hours to figure out how to get the goddamn game running because it wasn't working properly. God damn it, I hate PC games. They're a nightmare. But I finally got it working, literally like 10 minutes before I started this episode, so that's good. So, at some point I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Batman Arkham Asylum. I played most of the game in the past, but I never finished the game, and it was like when it first came out. And then I've never played the other Batman games, so that should be really exciting. So I'm looking forward to starting that sometime. I'm not entirely sure just yet when I'll start playing the game, though. Pleasure as always, Tony. You be a scout the Commander to Uldar, I take it? Actually, I had another task in mind for her. If you would be so kind as to repeat your report for your benefit. For her benefit. I don't know why, but my eyes glazed over and the word reports look like order. Repeat your order. Yeah, I'll have a burger and fries, please. Right then. Me and mine have been making inquiries into the source of the weapons that made their way into refugees' hands a ways back. So happens we caught wind of something promising. A rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things by a black marketeer holed up near Highbridge. I'm kind of surprised you can't get Crystal Braves gear. Like, get that outfit. I know you can get the outfits via the, Grand Companies, but it's like, you can't dye them, and it's not in the Crystal Braves colours, so it's kind of weird. I doubt that this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting. Clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for this transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that merchant what caught an arrow while talking to Katone, don't it? Generous fellow he was, doling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Which isn't to say that these clients have the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, it might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods, savvy? Ugh. Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the Black Marketeer as well as his clients. What say you, Tony? Then it is settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Uldar. I expect good tidings. I hope this isn't another filler quest, because I remember the situation, but like, I don't know if it's important or not. I guess we'll find out. Another fun fact, say goodbye to this visual image of me with the webcam, because I finally bought my new webcam, but it hasn't arrived yet. So that's why I'm still using this one. So I'm going to be using a new webcam. Hopefully the quality will be much better, and it should be 60 frames. So my webcam will no longer be jittery and as lower frame as the gameplay is. So I'll finally be matching the gameplay with 60 frames, and thus will mark the last tech upgrade that I'm going to be doing for a little while. So that'll be really cool. Excited for that. So that should be fun. So I'm gonna, once I get to that webcam, I'm gonna spend some time messing around with it, changing settings, you know, just fiddling around with it to try and make it look as good as I can. And then we'll see how things go. Although I did say the last tech upgrade, I might get a ring light as well if it's needed. Anyway. Ah, Katone. My scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer. It would seem that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he has hired more than a few men to stand guard, common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. My eyes! My eyes! They hurt so bad right now. Even so, I feel compelled to apologize. This is far beneath a woman of your standing, and Commander Lavelia needn't have dispatched you hither. But powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Ah! I can't read properly today. Having found one in you, 'tis only natural that he would come to rely upon you without hesitation. Alright, on to the next one. Now then, we should make for the burning wall without delay and secure those weapons. Secure these weapons, you know what I'm saying? The first unit will ensure the clients do not escape. With me, Katone! Oh yeah, I wanted to check out the mounts, didn't I? Well, I've used the mount before. I actually have it as a permanent mount to my first alt character, Sapphire. But I never listened to the music for these. Okay, I don't hear any music. I did hear someone say that Shiva's music is available on one of the mounts. So I'm a little bit confused. Huh. This doesn't seem to have music. It would be nice if there was, like, a little icon that told you which mounts have music. Because it would be really cool to listen to some of the music right now. Unless I have mount music turned off. Okay, yeah, apparently I had Mount's music turned off, so that's why that wasn't happening. Anyway. Yeah! It's back! It's very quiet for some reason, but whatever. It just suddenly got louder. Why is it getting so loud? Yeah! Apparently a lot of people really did not like this song when this came out. I don't understand. I think this song fucking rocks. It's very different, so I can kind of understand that maybe it would give people a bit of whiplash. But, like, I think this is awesome. Where's this objective? I'm confused. Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm gonna turn that off for now. Hell yeah, that was good shit. I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men and I will slip past and catch the black mark to your unawares. I actually can't remember what voice I gave him, or if I'm doing the right voice or not. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions, then let us be off. Good luck, my friend. Any questions, Katsune? Actually, that guy. Okay, let's be off. Okay. Is there any music for this mount? Oh, there is. What's this music from? I know you get this bike from Island Sanctuary, which I've completed all of Island Sanctuary. I don't know anything about the story, but I did complete Island Sanctuary. Oh, I think this is just like chill Island Sanctuary music. That's cool. I probably will turn the mount music back off at some point, just because otherwise I feel like it's going to overwrite music from actual locations. I can check out some of these as well now, because I've got... what does this have? Okay. I can't tell what this music is. Nightmare is like a super rare mount, by the way, from A Realm Reborn. I was lucky enough to claim this while farming these mounts with my clan. Oh, this music's nice. Don't know what it is. It's very chill. It sounds like an early route in like an RPG, you know, like a Japanese like anime style RPG or something. Like, you've entered the first area on your way to the galactic caves. I don't know. And then this music plays and it's like a forest or something at night. That's the vibe I get. Very quiet, but that's some good jams. This will probably be a Freets music, I imagine. Why is it that when I move, it gets louder? Alright, well anyway, let's get back to the story. I don't want to wait too long. Alright, well, good fight. It's actually really cool being level 100 though, because like, I can just blaze through some of these fights. Means that I can kind of speed up the progress and the flow of the story a little bit. Wait, where's the next? Oh, it's down here. Okay. I got confused for a second then. So relaxing. I can't remember. I can't think of what that music reminds me of. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. All right. Well, we're here. Also, the next patch for this game, 7.3, comes out about a week from now. Well, in a few days. That's pretty cool. I won't be doing the story for that game, for that patch on the day it comes out. Obviously, I will just be continuing with the story that I'm currently doing. I'm just saying that I'm excited for it. But my outfits might change. Some of my outfits might change before Heavensward starts. I don't understand. What's all this about? Grah! We should probably get down there. I feel like someone just got shanked. Why are you here? You're here already. Weren't we supposed to wait? Alright, well. As you can see, this is a fine mess. I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade, Assassino, and lashed out. Before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard, and to bring an inexperienced recruit. Commander Lavilia will be most disappointed. I think he killed that guy. Damn it all, a golden opportunity wasted. As for the clients, though we know not how, they slip past our perimeter at present. The first is currently tracking a party of dusk-white sellswords we suspect may be them. Would that we could have enlisted the aid of the immortal flames of the brass blades. Alas, we're here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we have secured the weapons, yet even that accomplishment is lacking. The information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. Alright, well. Ooh, this is some nice music. I will join the first of the hunt for the Dusk-White Sellsword. Sorry, all this killing, all this murdering makes me yawn. I mean, what? The gods are good, we will catch them before they escape into the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask that you deliver these weapons to Uldar in my stead. Entrust them to the third Yuhase. He will take care of the rest. Alright, well, I'm gonna pick up this crate. Alright, well, time to overwrite the music. Actually, no, I'm gonna use one of the other A Realm Reborn modes. Oh, Garuda, I did like Garuda's music. Yeah! I fucking love this song, it's so good. Why do I hear boss music? The enemies when I show up. Why do I hear boss music? And then Katone shows up at level 100 and wipes them. Oh, I need to go to Uldar. Well, I'm just going to fly around for a second to listen to this music. Technically, I'm going to Uldar. There it is in the distance. So technically, I'm on my way there. Now far. Yeah! That is a tasty meatball! Does the music cut off when I go through to the next area, or does it stay? I hope it stays. Yes! I'm just gonna fly back to Uldar so I can listen to this music. Because it's so good. It's so good! This game has some fantastic music. I still need to download the soundtrack for A Realm Reborn. But I wanted to wait until I was fit. Oh god, where am I going? Ah! I wanted to wait until I was finished. Oh, God tier. It really does sound like a giant storm, like a windstorm is happening. It's like tornadoes everywhere. It's just like, oh. Sometimes I wish you could use mounts in places like Uldar, but oh well. So this will cut off now, because it'll kick me off my mount. I got to listen to enough though, so that's fine. I think it was about to just repeat anyway. Anyway, back to the awesome Uldar music. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. I hope the locations for Heavensward have good music. Because, like, I love the city-state music and, like, the starter cities in this game. Like, the music is so good. Might have a cutscene, not sure. Oh, maybe not.
Ah, the Warrior of Light, ever reliable friend to the Crystal Braves. You have my deepest thanks for your assistance in Corpus. Now what brings you to us this day?
Here you go, here's a crate. It's got booze in it. Oh, there's the cutscene.
Gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer, courtesy of Captain Ilbert, you say? Understood. Once we've catalogued the contents, we'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames.
This cannot be everything, can it? It's also very low res. Rio stated with confidence that there would be a far greater quantity of weapons.
A blatant falsehood, clearly. Riel is unfamiliar with the ways of old armed merchants. Whoever strive to present themselves as greater than they are.
We should be... I can't tell if he's wearing a hat or if his hair's a different colour or if he's wearing a bandana. I'm very confused.
We should be thankful that his information was not completely erroneous, that we managed to achieve anything of worth at all.
Still something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Garleans up north.
There'll be no fighting, if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand watch, not to see glory in battle, you dimwit.
If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my unit to the cerulean processing plant.
Time for the fort to earn their keep, eh? Fight well, Alien. For the freedom of all.
For the freedom of all! Alright, well.
Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured the Immortal Flames will give your contribution. Till we meet again. Fist up the butt.
I mean, what? Huh?
What?
Oh, this guy.
Cotone, a word if it please ye.
Not here. Look for me at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time, don't you worry.
Okay.
I'm still gonna whistle anyway. You can't stop me, damn it. You can't stop me, damn it. I'm the Warrior of Light. I can whistle if I want to. I can whistle all the time. Anyway. Yo, nice Dragoon outfit. Hell yeah. Anyway. Thanks for indulging me request. Few places better than a market for privacy, I find. All the hustle and the bustle of commerce means most conversations go unnoticed. I'll get to the point. At the Burning Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything, leave no detail out.
Blah, 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 and then he fucking killed the guy.
It's not quite how the first told it. These Duskwights they were chasing, latest word is they've lost the trail. I think Duskwights are Elezen, from what I remember. Like the other race that I'm not. I think, anyway. Like, kind of like Dark Elves, I guess. But you never saw them yourself. Not before the fighting started and not after. Something ain't right. Don't know what it is, but I can feel it in me bones. Oh wait, that might just be me aging. Oh, me back. Me back! Oh! Not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, goddamn it! I know he purchased those weapons. As if I've never deciphered a moneylender's books or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were getting started, believe me. Commander wanted assurances that we weren't taking gil from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days the money flows like water and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. Forgive me, friend, I've a lot on my mind these days and I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, best get back to it then.
Katone, can you hear me? This is Tataru. Oh my god, I love you!
Maybe what?
Your presence urgently requested the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you are able.
Alright. Anything for my queen, for my little princess, for my daughter Tataru. Must go to Tataru post haste. Otherwise, I will be the most horrible person to ever exist if I do not go there, if I do not hurry up and find out what is going on. Alright, well. Music's going to be popping off all over the place in this episode. Oh. Anyway, as is tradition, must give pats. There we go. It's tradition.
Thank you for coming so quickly. Can you please move back? My neck hurts. With a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. A most, determined lady, by all indications.
Is this Moonbreeder or whatever she's called? The lady who breeds moons?
Our guest is with the antecedent in the cellar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, well. Whee! Whee! Yep. Oh, it's Lucia. Never mind. I forgot about her. That bitch who was really rude in the last episode. She's my enemy, damn it.
From Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. I believe the two of you have met.
Unfortunately.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well.
Leveilleur.
But I cannot afford to wait any longer. The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
We're importing graves.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Ah, okay.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm.
Okay. It just sounds like she said
Last night,
alarm
the dragon
incorrectly
burned
for some
with an
reason.
intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertier Skies.
15 summers? Is that a way of saying 15 years?
Sky doth burn full bright upon the Worm Lord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the dragon's die is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
How they say astrologian. It should be astrologian.
After an absence
It
of
should be
centuries,
astrologian. You don't
the
say
King of
astrology,
Kings did
it's
return to
astrology.
meet his kind against the Knight of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Gallian fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragon Star portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life. Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgard Zorma had roared, wouldn't
Midgard
we have heard
Zorma.
it here in Revenant's Toll?
It's a cool name.
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken.
Raw is but a figure of speech,
It is
but
for this
Rara
very
means I
reason
love
that
you
we
in
are forced to see
dinosaur.
the signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard Soma.
So I used to be an emo kid when I was a teenager. I was there when
Only by
Rara was the
directly
thing.
examining the
I
keeper
lived
of the
by
lake
those
can we be
texts.
certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights.
What about the Temple
Therefore,
Run?
Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
For Emmerich, anything. Literally anything, and I'm there.
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
I just realised I said that A Realm
prepare
Reborn
for
is
what,
done, but I need to do the raid series. And the thingy, the Alliance
When a
raids. Completely
great
forgot
worm
about that.
rules, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Oh, damn! I pressed the share button by accident. There's a very good chance that... Oh, it didn't pop up. Okay, we're good. I thought someone was going to pop up on screen. Like, would you like to share this? Forgive me if I state odd what you already know, but I would ensure that you will understand the nature of your destination. As Iriange stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as the next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius van Balsar, still a pretty cool name, attempted to seize control of Mordona. So massive was his force that all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day. Midgard Soma, legendary guardian of Silvertier Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead. It will but later become known as the Battle of Silvertier Skies, Very cool name. The Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's ceruleum engines failed, and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. The same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into the desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing ether for miles around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center a constant reminder of that fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Amaric's wishes, our Derman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Be careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you within. Now then, let us not neglect our own tasks. There is much to be done and precious little time to do it. Bye-bye. I was going to say something, but I completely forgot what it was that I was going to say. So that's great. Oh. My head and my eyes hurt so much right now. I am pain. I am big pain. Very big pain. Ugh, itchy nose. Dorman Watch in Mordona. I'm just going to teleport outside, because, like... I know I'm, like, right there, but I don't know. I'm lazy. Ugh. Alright, then. But yeah, I am going to have to figure out... I'm probably going to finish this patch, and then I'll do a video for the Alliance Raid series for A Realm Reborn, and a video for the normal raids. Although the normal raids, I might just unsynchronize and just blaze through the fights and stuff, because I have heard, I haven't actually done the raids normally, but I've heard that apparently doing them synchronized is kind of a pain in the ass. And also, no one ever seems to want to do them synchronized, so I might just have to do them unsynchronized for the story. I don't think I can actually do the Alliance raids. Ignore that, yeah. I can't actually do them unsynchronized, which is really strange. I kind of wish I could. But yeah, I guess it makes sense though. But yeah, so I can do the Alliance raids, that's fine. I'm not looking forward to them though, because I'm kind of sick and tired of playing those Alliance raids now. But the story might be interesting, I don't know anything about the story. So hopefully the story will be good. You're in luck, miss. I was about to send word to evidence told about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen the small airships, likely from Castrum Centri, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake, though I cannot say for certain at this distance. I believe they might be salvaging something within the wreckage. The Castrum supply line's been cut for some time, and I'd wager they're desperately in need of spare parts and other equipment.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Why are you just saying blah blah blah? It's a little bit weird. Anyway, so it's true then. The Ishgardians honestly fear that the worm might rise again? Doesn't look like it's rising, those liars. Well, from here it seems rather unlikely, but if it's assurances that they want, that you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage, and the aforementioned Garleans who won't take kindly to your presence. We don't take kindly to you Garleans around here! They're short fire upon an airship, so I'd advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Agrius, then climb to the top. It's the only viable approach, I'd say. Look at those fucking wings coming out of the top of that, though. That is awesome. Alright, new dungeon. However, I'm not sure if I want to do this just yet. I might play over the people, because you can get through the fights a lot quicker. Preferably. I will not be playing Gunbreaker, though. So I'm going to possibly switch out to Dragoon, or maybe Black Mage, just so I can get the maximum XP from this. And then see if I can get a game of this going, because the fights go so much quicker when you're playing with other people. So I'm going to see if I can get a game of this going. Alright, well, the wait time for the dungeon was like 15 minutes, which usually means either I will have to wait 15 minutes, which is quite a long time, for the series, or it might end up being 30 minutes. Like, it's usually more than the actual estimated time, so I'm just going to do duty support with some AI teammates, but I am still going to be playing Black Mage because I'm like level 52 with this class and it's level 50 dungeon, so I can get the maximum or the best chance of like XP gains from this. Hell yeah. I remember to leave the cutscenes on from this point on. Very cool. Yeah, the Keeper of the Lake. Ooh. Very cool. I'm not actually the biggest fan of playing Black Mage, if I'm honest. But I probably also can actually play this properly. I'm not great at this game. I never really understand a lot of the rotations that you're supposed to do. I kind of just do things. But like, I haven't learnt the rotation for this yet. Although, funnily enough, I do actually have an alt character, also level 100, who is a Black Mage. So, I have 3 characters currently that are level 100, because I have a problem. And anytime I just want something to play and I don't need to pay attention to anything, I just play this game. Every time. Music's pretty cool. It was like a more epic version of I feel like I've heard this song before, but in like a different way, you know. I have to be kind of careful that I don't draw too much aggro, because I am not the tank. I usually would be the tank, but my lowest level tanks I think are like... Actually, what are they? 50? Oh, I probably could have played Dark Knight. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I switched to Dark Knight and I caught back up to where I was up to. If you're wondering, by the way, this is like what my Dark Knight looks like. I've got this weapon, which is from Dawn Trail latest expansion, from one of the treasure dungeons. It's a very rare weapon drop that you can get, basically. And it looks fucking awesome with like this like cherry blossom kind of effect going on. So I have that currently, so I kind of put this like kind of like Japanese kind of style like outfit to like kind of go alongside it. I do have this headpiece, but unfortunately I was using a different hairstyle when I set this up and now it's clipping through my hair. But oh well. So this is what my Dark Knight looks like for now. I'm more like a pink knight, if anything, but whatever. Anyway, I haven't really... My Dark Knight is level 50, but like I haven't actually used Dark Knight very much. I'm not really sure what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, if you're wondering, by the way, the reason why I'm doing this is because my Dark Knight is level 50, this dungeon is level 50, which means if I play on my Dark Knight, I'll get like more XP for this dungeon. That's going back, god damn it. More XP on this dungeon than I would... for my Black Mage, which would get less XP, essentially, overall, because I need more XP to level up, because my Black Mage is level 52, whereas this class is level 50. So, it just means that I can get some better progression, basically. Okay, I've got my XP items on. I just figured I may as well play Dark Knight instead. It'll be interesting as well, because I don't know if I've actually played Dark Knight on the channel so far, on this series so far. God damn these damn toads. They always do that, and it's like, stop! Stop it, you son of a bitch! I'm also not the greatest at tanking. I actually only ever do tanking solo when I'm playing with NPCs, because I don't really like playing with other people. They always try and rush you as much as possible and get you to tank as much as possible, and I'm not a fan of it. It just feels too stressful for me personally. But I still want to like try and get all the different jobs to level 100. Maybe I should be fighting this guy. I feel like all of my teammates are fighting this guy right now. So I should probably do that to help out, get the health down faster. I had like a red aura for a second then. I was aura farming. What does Blood Weapon do? I don't know what that means. Okay, cool. I'm too tired to learn right now, so I'll deal with that another time. Oh, I've got hiccups now. Wonderful! Anyway, the Agrius Hull. Oh, well. Gonna want to move over here. See, this is also kind of the plus side of having done this content before. I just don't know the story. It's like I can remember some of the mechanics of the bosses. Some of them I do, some of them I don't. A Realm Reborn, like, you play this content a lot in this game. Quite often. So, like, I do remember this. Da, 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 da. I don't know why I use my ranged attack. Now it's time to use my ranged attack. I'm kind of just spamming attacks, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now. One day I will actually learn Dark Knight, but today is not that day because I'm too tired. My brain can't learn anything today. Like, at all. Apart from maybe some of the story for this game, but that's about it. Probably could just kill him before that fully goes off, but I don't want to take the risk of, like, dying and then having to restart the whole fight again. That would just be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I probably could have done it, but oh well. Grab the treasure, even though I don't need any of it. Do, 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 do. Ha. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah. I know I didn't use my AoE attack to get all the aggro, but oh well. Like I said, I'm probably going to be playing really badly today, just because of how tired I am. I think I've had like 5 hours sleep, and I need at least 7 to function properly. So I'm like, oh god. Get fucked. I'll kick your ass now. Anyway. We may be here a while. Oh, I need the thing. Hit the finger. Ba, ba, ba. You know what also sucks? For some reason, my weird ass wanted to play the Avengers game. I don't know why. So I was like, I'm gonna play it on PS4. Because I think when the game was going to be taken offline and stuff, they like gave the game away from what I remember. It was like super cheap, like £2 or something. So I had it on Xbox already, but then I went and bought it on PS4 so I could play Spider-Man. So I was gonna go and play the game the other day just to like mess around and do stuff with Spider-Man, because why the hell not? Even though it's not that great of a game. But then unfortunately my PS4 fucking died for the 3rd time. So now I have to mess around like wiping all my data and resetting the console and fucking around fixing it for a few hours just to get it functional again. But I'm nervous because like I have Final Fantasy XII Steelbook Edition, which I was planning to play at some point, and Dissidia Final Fantasy, which I was gonna play once I played through the Final Fantasy games. And now I don't know if I can play them because like for all I know the PlayStation might be dead now. Or it might wipe itself again and force me to possibly lose all my save data. You know? So I'm like, So I'm not sure whether or not I should just go ahead and maybe get the games on PC instead. I don't know if Final Fantasy XII will be better on PC anyway, maybe? Like, maybe I could get, like, better graphics or, like, graphical mods or something that can fix things up. So I might have to look into that at some point. It just sucks though, because I already own those games and I might have to repurchase them again if the PlayStation 4 doesn't fix, or if it decides to wipe everything again. It's the only console I've ever had that has kept constantly fucking up like that and having problems. And I don't understand why it keeps happening. Honestly, I think the hard drive is just toast at this point. But I don't know. I don't know the difference between some of these, by the way. I know that Reprisal isn't a damage reduction buff. Wait, is he attacking? Did I not have all the aggro? I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I'm a little bit out of it right now, so I'm probably not fully paying attention. Take that, you foul fiend! Dun 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 dun. Pick up the key. It's kind of hard to figure out like what to say while doing these dungeons, because like I think I'm at a point with dungeons where I can play them while completely zoned out at this point. So there's not really that much to pay attention to. It's just you just do the fights and that's it. You know? It's kind of weird. Magitech gunship. I don't understand why the AI always wants to use limit breaks at the very start of a fight. Like I always tend, as DPS, I always tend to opt to hold on to the limit gauge, limit break attack until like the boss is at like 10% health. Just in case, because then if you wipe, if like something goes wrong and everyone dies, you waste your limit break. Whereas then if you use it at like 10%, then you can kill the boss a lot quicker. But at that point, you basically have ensured that you're going to win the fight, you know? Oh shit, I didn't see these enemies. Oops. Ah. I wish I had a health regen skill. I've gotten too used to playing Gunbreaker. I miss my Nebula. Nebula is great. I feel like we're suddenly doing a lot of damage to this guy. Is he like weak right now, or was there just a few attacks that like dealt a lot more damage for some reason? I felt like for a moment though we were dealing a lot more damage. Maybe we just had a bit of a damage buff on for a brief moment. I'm not really paying attention to the buffs right now. I'm actually sad about the Alliance raids and normal raids. I genuinely completely forgot that those were a thing that I needed to do. And I was like, oh hell yeah, like, I might be able to finish the patch and like finish A Realm Reborn today, and that's awesome. Well, A Realm Reborn post-campaign, should I say. But no, because I've still got the Alliance raid and the normal raid to do. So I'm like, ah! God damn it! Do 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 do. I keep forgetting to do the QTE, not QTE, the AoE attack to get all the aggro when I get into a fight. Alright, getting towards the end now of this dungeon. Dungione! I do quite like Keeper of the Lake though. It's a decent dungeon. It's got some interesting little fights in it. Dun 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 dun. Take down this one. It's always annoying because I feel like every time I start fighting an enemy, all the AI teammates start fighting a different enemy. And I'm like, god damn it! And then I have to like retarget to target whatever they're fighting just to take them down quicker. It's just like, da 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 da. Glad I actually remembered this time. Hell yeah. Oh god, these guys are dealing like a lot more damage than Yo, healer, can you heal please? Please? Hello? Good god. Also one of the reasons why I don't like doing the AI dungeons. Because like, sometimes the healer can be absolutely awful. And will just forget to heal you so much that you end up dying sometimes. And it's like, why? I probably could have mitigated more damage, to be fair. But, Well, like, there wasn't any healing going on until I was nearly dead, basically. And it's like, are you kidding me with this shit? Oh god, I probably should have waited for a second, actually. I hope no damage mitigation. There we go, there's one. Right, 1 second. Target this guy. Try and stun him briefly if I can. Give myself a moment's respite. Alright, much better. Alright, cool. Boss time! The gunship retreats to the sky!
To the sky, motherfucker!
Anyway. Ooh.
Who treadeth now
Whoa.
upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber sweet?
Ah, answer these riddles free! Look at my sweet-ass tattoo that unfortunately is only a part of this outfit. I wish you could have, like, permanent tattoos for your character. That'd be cool. It's like a new customization layer, rather than it being parts of outfits.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy Lord.
Jesus Christ.
Remember, mortal, and fear me.
Hell yeah, brother! Very cool. This music's very, like, soft and elegant. Ooh, is this song? I don't remember where I've heard this before, but I've heard this before. I don't know if we've heard it in the game or if I've heard someone else. Like, if I've heard it in someone's video, maybe? I don't know. This is very nice. I think I heard a different version of this song, though. Not this specific version. But that melody is very, very familiar. The version I heard was really cool. It had like added onto the melody with the it's really cool. Oh god. Ow. I wasn't paying attention. I got caught up in my own thoughts about this music for a second then. Disgust! How dare you! What have I ever done to you apart from smack your ghostly visage in the face? Okay? You ever thought maybe you deserved that ghostly smack in the face? No, didn't think so. Because you don't think about anything, do you, Mr. Dragon? Jeez. Ooh, that piano was cool. Yeah. Midgard Sommer's Ether. Take this, you foul fiend. How did that first one go down so quickly, but this one's taking forever? How? Y'all need to step it up. God damn it, AI. Stand in this line. Know that I am Lord. Ya, ya, ya. Actually, been missing the text. So thou art gifted. Phantom Kin. What is this? A phantom pin? I don't know my name, but it's oh, that really wrecked my throat trying to sing that. That was a Metal Gear Solid 5 meme. Anyway. Also figured I'd mention right now, because I can't remember if I mentioned earlier, I am looking at playing the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake next month when it comes out. Very much looking forward to that. I love Metal Gear Solid 3. I haven't played any of the other Metal Gear games, but maybe I will someday. Sorry, I've played the Metal Gear games, but not on the channel is what I meant to say, sorry. The other one I think I haven't played is Metal Gear Acid 1. I wasn't a big fan of that game, so I didn't play much of it. And Portable Ops. I wonder if I get a dash ability, like to zoom to the enemy real quick. I have that on Gunbreaker and it's awesome. Tank Buster! Tank Buster, come and get your Tank Buster here! There we go. Nice. I don't think I leveled up from that though, so oh well, but I still probably got a decent amount of XP on Dark Knight. Well, there goes that threat. I guess. He turned into crystal magic. Grab this, because why the hell not? Alright, cutscene time. Probably will be voiced, I imagine. But we'll see, I guess.
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve.
You're a moment's reprieve. Got him! I mean, what?
Speak, mortal, and I shall listen.
Blah, 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 blah.
Why are you saying blah, blah, blah?
Blah, 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 blah.
Guided by a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn.
Well, shit.
Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds.
I mean, that's not really fair. The sons didn't do shit.
We do not forget. We do not forgive.
Why is this, like, very valiant and hopeful music playing when he says, we shall not forgive? We shall murder the innocents.
One now singeth of retribution.
7 children. Oh, well.
I rise to join in the chorus.
Me when Bohemian Rhapsody is on. I rise to join the chorus.
Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end.
I will glow, bitch!
Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen. Hearken to me, Hydaelyn.
Hydaelyn.
And I consent.
Oh, they consent. Hydaelyn, smash that dragon. Go on, Hydaelyn. Get in there.
Fear.
Hell yeah.
Mortal, I shall not harm thee.
Well, you literally said out my time was at an end like 2 seconds ago. Make your mind up. And I took that as a threat, so... Okay. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a big worm. Well, back here again. Yo, hit me, you go, Tony. Back at it again with the crystals. Ah, the Infinity Gems. Nice. I guess I am Thanos. Oh. That can't be good. Oh. Oh. What? Why? What are you doing, you piece of shit? I'm not gonna harm you, but I'm gonna disable your colourful crystals in your crystal void. How dare you penetrate my crystal void? I really hate it when people penetrate my crystal void. Oh, are we gonna fall? Like a cartoon, just like, whoa, and then we'll like fall down. Oh, that can't be good.
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker.
I have no idea, my dude. All I know is you penetrated my crystal void and you shall die.
Art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine.
So, are we no longer protected by Heidelin? Is that what just happened? I genuinely have no fucking idea.
I did but strip thee of thy mistress's
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. So we're like weaker now, I guess.
Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
I don't believe you. Tiny dragon with a derpy looking head. Please have a high pitched voice. Ah!
Binds me to thee.
Unless that's not the thing that's speaking, maybe it's still the actual full dragon.
I shall watch, listen, and wait.
I really wish that
His voice was like this now.
like really high pitched.
Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp.
I love that little piano section. Oh, so good.
I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life. When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall.
What are we even talking about anymore? What do you mean half-grown whole? What, the little dragon thing, or? I might have zoned out for a brief second there, I admit.
Song heraldeth our beginning.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
An end.
See ya! So, from what I remember, after you beat this quest, you actually do unlock that as a minion, as like a little pet that you can have. So that's kind of cool. You may summon them by selecting the corresponding entry in Minion Guide. Yeah, there you go. So now you have it as a minion. So if I go on minions, I have way too fucking many, by the way. Baby bats, anyway, where the heck is this son of a bitch? I don't know where he is. My eyes hurt so bad right now. I hope there's no spoilers in here. I actually don't know. Probably is in some places. Where the heck is this goddamn dragon? Is that it? No, that's not it. It looked like it, but it wasn't. Certainly wasn't. Oh my god, my eyes. My eyes! Where the hell is this thing? I can't find it, like, anywhere. There he is. On page 6, for some reason. But yeah, there he is. Little dragon boy. There he is. Look at him go. If I put the icon over him, it looks like he is now the Dark Knight. He has a buff. There, look at him go with his buff. He's gonna get all the aggro. Good for him. But yeah, anyway. Didn't fear the worst. Those explosions I saw. Oh, but you shouldn't waste time talking with me. Alvno left a message stating that you would return to the Rising Stones at once. Alright, well. I know it's only, it's like quite close by, but I'm lazy. And I cannot be bothered. Alright, switch back to Gunbreaker. There we go. Sweet. Yeah. Break it down now. As is tradition. Go give Tataru head pats. There we go. She's a good girl. Anyway. Oh, God. I am struggling so much today. I'm struggling. Praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. I came as soon as Minfilia informed me of Sir Americ's request. You have completed your investigation of the Keep of the Lake, I take it. Then I would hear your report. Your reporté. Reportoire. You conversed with Midgard Sormer? I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish, and has in sooth lain dormant these past 15 years? Lesser resurrection and more rejuvenation for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly, an attack is imminent. This dragon must be a pyromaniac. We must share this information with Sir Aymeric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgard Sormer in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. I'd like to see them fucking try. For your own protection, for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. Once again, if they fucking try, Ishgard shall burn. I will set fire to that bleak-looking fucking place. I'm not a big fan of Ishgard, if I'm being really honest. Well, at least Foundation, the main hub that you go to, it's just a very wintry feeling and bleak and just kind of, I don't really like the aesthetic of the place. As for how we shall present our revelation to Sir Americ's emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Alright, well. There's something you're not telling us, Katone. You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you're missing something. Something important. She looks down, she's just got like a flat chest. That motherfucker took my boobs! What the fuck? And like, she's like missing a leg as well. Like, what the fuck? 12 for Fend. Midgard's almost stripped you of the blessing of light. Are you alright? How do you feel?
More dark. I'm in my edgy phase now.
I see. It is a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgard Sormer made mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters come into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Alfic and Nemia, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgard Sormer ever watch over the source, from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Hylin herself? Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Alright, sure. She walks to the rhythm. Up. Oh.
Huh?
Art thou a pawn or master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? Fucking takes the sword out and swings at the minion like,
Fuck you! Shut the fuck up, you little bitch.
Anyway. I still have my infinity gem in my shoulder pad, so that's good at least. I can't remember which one that is. It's the red one.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale.
The fuck you mean, friend, bitch? She's my enemy! She'll always be my enemy. We had that one bad interaction and now she's my enemy and rival for life.
I give thanks to Halone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive
Ishtola,
force?
my beloved. There she is. Hell yeah.
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
I must away, flies into the sky. My people need me back on my planet. See ya.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
I don't know, but I guess we'll find out probably. Gonna have to remember to turn off the autoplay again. God damn it. Anyway, the Rising Chorus. The Ishgardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries, nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. They're going to be like lying on the floor, pinned to the ground. The gravity is that strong! Though it was not Midgardsormr who roared, a call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Till such time as they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded. Oh well. Aether on demand. Oh nice, we've got Aether streaming services now. Ere I forget, I believe Moonbreeder has requested a gathering of the Scions. What is my clan doing right now? They are changing things, and I don't know why. Anyway, I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ascians. Pray inform her that our business with the Ishgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves. You're a Crystal Brave, got him. Got him. Fucking got him. Got him real good. I love you! I mean, what? Hi. All done with your talk of dragons? Wonderful, because Ascians are next on the menu. Let's head into the solar, shall we? Alright. Why are we gonna eat dragons? We're gonna eat them with ketchup. Or with gravy, I guess. Maybe we'll have like a southern-style gravy. That'd be nice. I still have the meal that me and my partner had on my mind from a few days ago. It was so goddamn good. I had a barbecue chicken burger that had onion rings on it and cheese. My partner had rotisserie chicken, like a rotisserie chicken like breast thing or something.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I
You're a
believe
weapon.
we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Absolute weapon.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
I like these scenes because I get the opportunity.
Just in case
Just sit
anyone's
here and
forgotten,
vibe.
let's start by reviewing what we already know.
You know, I would complain,
an
but
Ascian
like,
is an
I
immortal
actually probably
because
could
its
do with a
soul doesn't
reminder.
return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my PowerPoint presentation.
Therefore, the
Welcome
first
to my
step
TED Talk.
permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Alright.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Yes! I love you! Oh, Daddy's back.
To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite
And
it with
mummy.
a
Hell
concentrated
yeah.
burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
There's something so angelic about this
Short
song.
of
It's so
experimenting
good.
on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether.
Ether.
Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you.
Okay,
How many
calm down.
times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods?
Alright, calm down, dickhead.
Being intangible matter,
Good
ether
God.
is given to
What crawled up
dispersion.
his ass today?
Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
I'm going to beat the shit out of you
Right,
later.
yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they?
Crystals
While they
in
are so
Final
reliable,
Fantasy?
They leave
This is
something
new.
to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve, and I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
Okay.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
This is such a weird thing to see, like, that
Give me a
area
bit
looking
more
like
credit,
that.
will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are
Fair
indeed
idea.
abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
Okay. Interesting idea.
I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that. But no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out.
Looks like a magic wand.
The profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
I'm a specimen. I'm an absolute specimen.
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Okay.
Has something happened?
Again.
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry.
Oh god!
They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant. Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arceans will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Prithee.
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the crystal
almost
braves
sounded like
and
she
lend
was
them
saying
your
you are
support.
yet a scion, as if to
Thancred and
say
Popolemo shall accompany
you're not yet a scion almost. And I'm like, whoa! When did Elfinor get kicked out? But I misunderstood for a second.
Ida and Y'shtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
So,
if it please you, I shall continue
I'm still confused.
Experiments
They keep saying Y'shtola, but every time I've heard any fans of the game talk about this game, they always say Ishtola.
Everyone, pray,
like, was her name
preparations and
changed
depart
a
as
bit
soon
later
as you are
on
able.
or something?
Go well, and be safe.
Or do the fans just pronounce it wrong? I don't know. Because this game also says astrologian, and that is the dumbest pronunciation I've ever heard, and it should be astrologian. Because astrology, it's all about astrology, not astrology. You don't say, yeah, I've just been looking into my astrology sign. You know, it makes no sense at all. It's astrology. So why is it not astrologian, not astrologian, as they pronounce it? It's so, I don't know. This game's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway, hi Alfie, how's it going, bud? 'Twould seem that events have once more conspired to rob us of rest and recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The Fourth have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Wilred will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at our headquarters in Uldar. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines. Alright, sure. I'm in, I guess. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Oh, hi, random friends. God damn it. No. Wrong button. Alright, read that from the chat. Your duties take you to Northern Thanalan, do they not? Oh, god damn it, it's doing this again where I can't get out of the chat. Let me out of the damn chat. Thank you. I accidentally skipped again now. Who's this? Is it the, we too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Bless you, travels to Uldar, and we shall serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations, threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is my hope that we can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front, or we shall fail. This shit again. God damn it. If you make me sit through 3 of the exact same speech again, I'm going to scream, and my eyeballs will explode somehow. How extraordinary that my little Lacilia is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I'm proud that I might now stand at her side, not only as a mother, but as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Uldar has become a place of danger even for one so familiar with her streets. Bah! Woe betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, milady. Okay.
I shall be well protected, it seems.
Shall we be on our way, then? We've got a healer and a tank. She must be the DPS. Actually, no, I think he's a black mage. Never mind. Maybe she's the healer, then. Yeah, well, bye. I don't understand what the point of any of that was, but bye, I guess. Maybe there'll be more to that later on. Anyway. To the processing plant so that I can do some more stuff with the story now, motherfricker. Actually, I've only just realised I'm at the 1 hour 31 mark, so I should probably wrap up the episode here for now. However, I will be continuing, because I'm probably just going to be playing this patch straight after this episode is done anyway, so I'm just going to leave it here. Let me know what you think about Final Fantasy XIV in the comment section down below. Let me know what you want me to play in the comment section down below. I take any and all suggestions. But thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!